Hi, name is Jiggity Heldensorks. I'm your host, Mr. Septerstein, and welcome back to episode 5 of Upset Stomach and Diarrhea, Pepto-Bismol. In the last episode, we got the ice beam, and we got a bunch of other stuff, and stuff like that. This actually, ironically enough, is going to be the second of the major backtracking parts, because I came through the Hall of Elders and stuff like that, and we are going to get one more item that we're going to need in order to go in there. Because we can't go in there right now. We can't really do anything. You can see a missile expansion's over there, but I move way too slow in water to be able to get over to it. So we need something to not move so slowly underwater. Yeah, it's great. That's Phazon. Don't touch it. It hurts a lot. Remember to scan missile doors if you haven't already yet. Now remember, at the very beginning of this episode, that's where I'm actually going to meet you back somewhere, because we're doing a major backtrack right now that literally the path I'm going is the path you're going to want to take back, okay? Just make sure you get that. This here is obviously your gunship. Make sure you save if you need to and replenish and stock up on anything you need to if you need to. But we are going to make our way all the way to the Phendrana Drifts again. It's wonderful, isn't it? Oh boy. It's one of the only real boring parts about Metroid Prime, in my opinion. And it's not really boring in a way. It's just kind of... It's different. It's different because it just takes your mind off of what you're doing, and it's therapeutic. So I'm not going to talk as much on this journey back. I'm not going to talk as much on this journey back because I don't really need to. I don't really have much to say. So we're just going to relax. But I am most definitely cutting this out on the way back, though, because that's going to take up way too much time. So as much as I'm going to try and cut down on the amount of off-screening I have to do, this is literally one of the circumstances that I'm actually going to have to do it, because this is a long way back, and as there is nothing between here and there, it's just gonna take forever, okay? So that's a right kerfuffle, isn't it? So you want to head left this way to get to a specific Phendrana Drifts elevator. Actually, a fun little tidbit that you can do with the ice beam is notice these flamethrowers. You can actually shoot them and freeze them. Yeah, it's really handy. Something I probably will never use past that. You can if you want and you're tired of taking damage. But, you know, it's just a handy little tidbit to know. You don't need to worry about jumping on that puddle sport. You can just jump straight across the gap. That one, obviously, you have to jump across, because otherwise it's gonna hurt you, and it's in your way, and it likes being played hard to get. I'm not gonna bother with the pirates in here, because these guys are just stupid. I don't like them. They're annoying, frankly, to be frank. Remember, you can freeze those if you're tired of taking damage, which I'm not. There's a save room here that I always leave open. I never destroy the missile lock door. I always leave it closed. I said open, but I don't really give 2-3 shits. So I usually leave it closed just in case I ever forget to scan missile doors, which I don't because I'm not stupid. I don't forget to scan missile doors because it's one of the first time I see something, I usually scan it. So, all right, we're going to want to come up here this time because there is a special item that we have to go get. And remember, the path that I literally just took is the path we are literally going back. I can't stress that enough, but I am going to have to by the look of it. So go through this door here because there's a door down below, but you cannot get through it yet. And because there's water down there and you can't jump up high enough. The game will actually tell you can't jump high enough. Water is hindering you. Your movement is hindered by the liquid environment. So pull out your scan visor and scan the glider and scan this little bitch. He might not be there in some versions of the game, but this is a hunter Metroid, and they are incredibly annoying. They also grow to be bigger sizes than like literally any other Metroid ever. There are 2 stalactites in this room that you're going to want to destroy. There's technically 3, which is what you get used to get that missile expansion down there, but we can't get to it yet, and we won't be able to get to it for a while. There's a save room in the right-hand side room there, if you need to use it. Like you need to use the bathroom right now. I bet you need to use the bathroom right now. Do you need to use the bathroom right now? Okay. More space pirates. But in this case, you can just jump down all the way. Because this door you can actually get to. And by the way, what just ruined my heads-up display right there is what's known as a gel zap. You want to scan those. You want to scan a lot of stuff, trust me, man. More stalactites. There are 3 in this room. And you actually need all 3 of these to get to the door over there. That's a gel zap right there that just got crushed by my godlike power. In more specific terms, the stalactite I shot down off the ceiling. Ow, that hurt significantly. So, now there are weird aqua tentacle things. Aqua Reaper. Just shoot them so that they can't assume direct control. That's the wrong thing. I know what I'm talking about. Where do I go? Oh, I figured it out. Don't let the gel zap ruin your life. Why can't I jump up this thing? Jeez, fud crumb. See this? Oh my god, it's stopping me. Stop it. Stop. Why? Fish are moving me everywhere. Water is the most annoying substance in existence. This is one of the only item acquisition cutscenes I actually cannot skip. And why would I want to? This suit is my second favorite, which is funny because it's the second suit. Second suit yet. It's the first suit, technically. You get 3 suits in this game. Spoiler alert to like 15 minutes from... No, I'm kidding. This is the gravity suit. Now that we can channel our inner Rad Gravity, we can actually move around underwater with little to no ease. And... we can see underwater with little to no ease. So much better, man. So much better. So much better. And now we're done here. So, I'm going to show you a way out. And then, guess what? We're going to go backtracking. And I'm going to jump cut, and you're going to literally follow the path that you took to get here, okay? Scan these sentry drones if you haven't still already. And then ignore the space pirates because they're excessively annoying, especially in caves. There's little Michael Bubblies all coming out of the ground. I know how to pronounce his name. I'm just doing that to piss you off. Alright, there are more space pirates here that you need to deal with, because these guys are going to make things a little bit significantly more challenging for you. And things are already hard enough in this game. Alright, make your way all the way to the top of the room. Variety of these little caverns in the wall that you can just kind of jump your way around and through and up and bleh. there we go. There's the door we literally just came through, all right? So from here to the point where we came through this door to get in here, I am going to backtrack and I'm going to cut this part out, okay? I'll meet you back in the Talon overworld, literally in the place that we were at the lake, okay? All right, we're back here at the lake. Saved myself about 3 or 4 minutes doing it the way I'm doing it, just by cutting it out. So you should have made it back here okay. Again, to reiterate, we literally went the way we got to Vendrana Drifts. We came back the exact same way. So retrace your steps. Play my video in reverse if you have to. Even though I know it doesn't exactly give you the same perspective, it's the same thing. It's not that hard. Jeez, man. God, jeez. So, if you can't already tell by the familiarity of all of these corridors and stuff like that, we are actually in the sunken frigate Orpheon. This is a big chunk of the ship that has actually crash landed on the planet, because things tend to do that, right? Pull out your wave beam, not your ice beam. Shoot that. That's a big gimmick in this area. Now pull out your scan visor and scan these little guys. These are Talon crabs. These are also a temporary scan. They also hurt. I thought they didn't at first, but they do. Alright, cool. Now that we're here, head our way down and get your scan visor out to scan aqua pirates. These guys are basically underwater flying pirates, and they're super annoying. There are 2 of them. Oh god, that was easy. Pull out your thermal visor and target these things. As I said, this becomes a staple. This is like a super gimmick here in this area. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to do that so I can see. Because I need to see to be able to do things. There are 3 on the lower areas and 1 right there. And there are 2 more literally in here. 1 right there, 1 right there. That's a save room. Get it if you want. You don't have to. I have not saved this entire time. I've actually done this entire thing in 1 run. Boom, there's an energy tank. Do not forget this. Also, do not forget, shoot this. I cannot tell you how many times I've shot that. I missed that coming up here. What the hell was that? Excuse me. Because there are 3 of these again going up. See, as I said, they're like, that's a huge gimmick in this area. It's just all of those constant thermal gratings. Really grates on my nerves and really grates on my patience and grates. And there you go. And you guessed it, there will be another 3 going down here. Not going in here, but there's a lot of blood here and it's horrible. And there's another 3 in here. 1. Deal with the... strafe around a lot like that to avoid getting shot at a bunch. 1 right there. And get your scan visor out because there is a aqua sentry down here. There's 2 of them. And they suck. Cool. Now get out your power beam and super missile this door. For a missile expansion. Oh my goodness. Now get your wave beam out and shoot the whoop. There's a vent here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I'm an idiot. And in the room after this hallway, there's another 3. And I think that's the last like group of thermal gratings that you have to worry about shooting. But there are more aqua pirates in here. I'm gonna call them pirates from now on. I'm just gonna shoot them with this because it just deals with them so much easier. So much easier. So much easier. Oh no, there's 3 in here. Whatever will I do? Die? No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Kill your... I won't say that. That's rude. There's a thermal grating up here. It really grates on my nerves. I missed it. Where is it? It's right there. Stupid. Alright, there, bam, 2. There's another one. 3! You've successed! Holy shit! Just get out. Get out of this room right now. Ugh. Stop it. Now that that blows up, scan these. Scan those, because they're kind of important. And once you're done in here, this is actually kind of funny. This is really fun to do. There's an energy tank at the top of this here, but you actually have to do 2 morph ball bombs. You have to place them very perfect. And you have to do 2 very well placed morph ball bombs to get to the top of here, even if you're using the trilogy version. But even then, with the GameCube version, it's slightly harder. Wah, wah, wah. Chill Zap, my mortal... No, those are Shriek Bats. And you saw Samutz's eyes right there. Oh, it's wonderful. It's one of the amazing attentions to detail that the developers paid here with this. And it will actually be paid even more later when we get another thing after we're done here. Scan those if you haven't already, by the way. Oh, intense radiation detected. Or we're going into the... Yeah, you were waiting for me. He always waits for me. I hate it. It really bothers me. It really just makes me feel like I just can't do anything without being waited for. It just really bothers me, and I really don't know why. We're heading down to the Phazon mines because the space pirates are dumb and are trying to farm Mazon. Mine Phazon. You don't farm Phazon, you dumb shit. Jesus. Oh my. And as you get a wondrous look at the expanse that is the quarry of the Phazon mines. Oh, my ass hurts. I've been sitting down too long. I must get up. I must get up and do something. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different here. Make sure you scan those turrets because they are a new type of turret. They are a super omega turret. I'm actually not joking. They are omega turrets, I believe. It's just easier to deal with them with power beams. Right, come up here first. Because I'm going to get something that I'm not going to have to worry about later. Space pirates will spawn everywhere. These are just regular space pirates, so you don't have to call them space pirates if you really don't wish to. Get shreked. It's not ogre. I say that a lot, but I don't care. Boom, I see you. Right, now shoot that a thing, and then grab out your scan visor, and then you're gonna want to scan that, and it'll activate the crane, so that you can actually do magically. Why did it get rid of my scan? No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted to scan. God, this game's so difficult. Hate it. Boom, there's a missile expansion. I'm literally doing this just to get this one out of the way so that I don't have to worry about it when I come back, because I have to come back. And then it just turns into transparentness. And bam, done. Awesome, success. We win. I'm going to come back in the next episode. I'll see you guys back in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.